Hello everybody, welcome back. Starcraft 2. I don't know if I ever mentioned that I bought a new keyboard, $70 keyboard. It is the mechanical Mech 5 Levitron, really nice keyboard. I've actually been adjusting to it for the past little bit, and that's part of why I'm doing these adventures in the Southeast Asian server. And that's this replay is from. And I played, this guy was ex-Platinum, but he definitely played like a Diamond League player, I think. Well, I don't know exactly, but I mean, he pretty much owned me. But you know what, we're in for an adventure here, and that's the whole purpose of this series. So what it did pretty much in the beginning was put me against Bronze League players until it put me against this guy. And so the Bronze League player thing was, I was kind of looking at this, I was like, well, that's kind of creative. I think he's just seeing if I'm going to get a second gas yet. I didn't quite know what to think. This is quite interesting. It's just kind of cameras going back and forth. Alright, find something productive to do. He's got pretty much the exact same thing going on over here, except for I have a Zealot on the way, and he's has his second gas on the way. And he has a much smarter build planned out than I do. I'm just building stuff. Like, I still need to work on my PvP. Like, I know that Artosis has this weird blink all-in that I would need to work on doing, that I need to learn, because that's, like, I've lost to that, and I can understand why it works so well. But other than that, I just suck. Like, Gold League, and I don't know builds too well. I'm one-basing. I think that the reason, maybe not the whole reason, because this guy's really good, and you're going to see in a minute his force fields are just baller. But this guy, I tried to 4-gate, and I legitimately failed at 4-gating. I remember the 4th gateway pretty much when, whatever it's called, Warp Gate finishes, so it's, to begin with, I was behind, and then I just decided I started floating a lot of minerals, so I just decided to take a Nexus, this was actually, this force field right here, pretty much just, I lost a lot too, but I kept the Mothership Core until that happened, and that pretty much set me behind, and again, I need to have that warp gate, oh, whoa, hey, okay, that was my own perspective. Didn't mean to hit that key. I know I need to kill this Nexus here. This would be a good idea. I think that was my force field, not the greatest of force fields. And I'm losing Stalkers here, which is really kind of disappointing. It's not the greatest of micro that I'm doing here. He's going to pull his probes, and that's pretty much the deciding factor here. He's still one-basing versus me one-basing. I don't know how that probe lived. I don't even think I remember this probe at this point. No, I don't even have him hotkeyed still, so that's kind of disappointing. I know that I really want to get that Nexus so that I can justify this. That's like 9 years late, but you know. So I'm just gonna kind of waltz in here in a minute after this photon overcharge dies. Just wait for a second. My goal here was to win. If this doesn't win here, then it's going to either be a really long, drawn-out game that I'm going to lose, or he's just going to push and win. And I already know that. I'm thinking that in the back of my head. This is a 3.5-gate failed all-in that he's expanded, and I'm just kind of milking it for what I've got at this point. But I'm going to try anyways. You know what he's got? 4 sentries with a lot of force fields. And I seen that cannon, I was like, okay, crap. And then those force fields, with the Zealots there, I pretty much can't get out. And, oh, I did get the Nexus, which actually kind of helps that be justified a little bit. But look at this army, and I was just like, wow. Those force fields. Oh, geez, force field on the sentry. Could have been really good. He could have followed to kill that and then come back and get the force and get the pylon. I don't think he wanted to risk the positioning that I probably wasn't going to even think about. So at this point, it's pretty much just like, well, frick, now I gotta defend. I do have a Twilight Council, and my initial plan was to go Blink Stalkers, but then I decided on the great idea, I'll just grab some DTs, and I think that might have gave him the idea to get DTs, because, you know, one behind Dark Shrine, and then when you get Dark Shrine, you know, I'll just went behind Dark Shrine as well. What he does here, I see his stalkers here, right there. I was like, alright, Photon Overcharge. And he just goes on home. That's the really smart choice. That's what I should have done. And just taken my Nexus, kind of sat back, kept my whole army, and not died. Although, I kind of did catch up a little bit in the terms of this actually has stuff mining, and this doesn't. But if we look at the units tab, he has 38 to 32 probes, which is a lot. Oh yeah, wait a second. We're gonna back up about 13 and a half minutes. Up here in the top left-hand corner, we have top middle, we have Uber Nub. The bottom middle, we have Goat. Alright, so anyways, back to my train of thought that I don't have. He's gonna kill this, and I think he's gonna take a third. My Dark Shrine is working on the way. I don't have a proxy pylon, so they're gonna have to run this whole distance, which isn't even that bad because it's a pretty small map. But they're gonna have to run all the way up here, maneuver around this photon cannon, and come in here and try to kill stuff. So he has this, and he's probably gonna go. No, actually, he starts his Dark Shrine, and I didn't even notice that. I really didn't. I probably seen that warping in though, and thought it was just a photon cannon. That, or I seen it and I was just pretty much like, well, that's just, you know, cannon, or didn't even think about it. Yeah, my awareness, this game, just so much skill. And actually, we're doing the exact same thing. The difference here is, he has this huge army with force fields that are just, like, he has the skill. If you were to compare skill right now in anything, I don't even know what to compare his skill in force fields to my skill in anything else. I think he misclicked there, and that's why these actually made it in. And see, I don't think I seen this, but now he's dropping cannons, and I did see that. And I decided, pylons. I'm gonna go after pylons. That's not a bad idea. It's not the greatest idea, but it's not a bad idea. This guy, there, force fields. And just in case they could slip out there, he's gonna drop them there and there too. So he's just gonna wait for cannons to be in range. And he's gonna, and I know that I need to get across there. I got a sentry, and I felt good about that. Gonna get that, so he can't put down any cannons, but I am gonna get it. I get this one away. That one, he probably has a mortal on the way. No, sorry, I have an immortal on the way. This is gonna die. I'm gonna get this pylon. Eventually, though, this probe is gonna die. He's stuck attacking a gateway right now. Oh, he got in range of the detection. I think this DT actually is too. That pylon might go to, nope. He's in the range of the detection, and this DT could have been microed to avoid death, but now he's dead. And that time, he now has DTs of his own in my base, and he's gonna get that Archon, which pretty much makes it worthless. And I'm trying to force field. I'm like, oh crap. Wait a second, that wasn't it. And so now my observer is about to be out. But wait, there's not a rally point, so it's just gonna sit there. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm like, no, okay, DT, no, bad DT. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Finally, I killed the one DT that was giving me grief. He has proxy pylons in really good locations, and he has a third base, and I'm just starting my third base. So again, his expansion, actually, mine is ahead of his, but he's still ahead. He has a lot of supply compared to, he has 20 more supply than I do. In a mirror matchup, that is huge. Let's see what that is exactly. He has 23 stalkers, and he has actually less probes than I have. So he actually is behind right now. In theory, he's done lots of economic damage though, and he has probably quite a bit more tech than I do. And he's probably actually going to work on upgrades, whereas I'm thinking, you know, PvP upgrades really aren't very useful. But he needs to make these warp gates, otherwise that could be kind of counterproductive. He does have blink, which is good. I have blink too. And I just dropped, like, I don't even know how many, like, is that 12 gateways altogether? 12 warp gates, whatever. 2 stargates on the way. I'm thinking like I want to go Colossus Void Ray, and I'm ahead of him in supply right now, but he's pretty good. My Archons, I was like, oh crap. All right, everything over here. We're gonna win. All right, we have 4 Archons. That's pretty good. Photon overcharge, and he's gonna do the smart thing. He got some gateways, and that's kind of annoying. So he's just gonna back off. And I actually should have pursued right here. If I would have thought about it, I would have pursued, and probably done quite a bit. But his +2 ground weapons are about to be done, where I don't have any upgrades at all. And I don't even realize he's got pylons over here. Did I even see it? No. So I don't even realize that he's got all these hidden pylons, and I'm just kind of sitting here. He's got the pylon here too. I bet he's wondering why. Like whenever I play Frost, I never think about this base back here, which I probably should, but I just don't. Right now I'm doing a better job than he is of spending money, so I can actually see what I'm doing wrong here. What I really needed to do is just have this third base about, I don't know, like 7.5 minutes earlier, 8 minutes earlier. I'm tired of losing things that I'm not canceling, so I'm just going to cancel all that, right? So here, I don't realize that he's got an observer zone, and while this is happening, he's got an umpteen, like, an excessive amount of DTs in my base. And I actually am doing quite a bit of damage to this, but that blink was great, and now I'm out of position, and those force fields were baller. And now I can't really... Oh, well, Archons can just walk over force fields, but Stalkers can blink, and that was pretty good on his part. But I still have to worry about these DTs, and I don't have an observer because his observers saw my observers and killed me. And then I pretty much set myself up for that, so it's like, oh gosh dang it. So now I'm losing everything left and right, and I'm not sure exactly how I want to stop this. And they're just DTs, and I'm not sure exactly how to deal with it. DTs have such a high DPS that he can pretty much walk over everything, and he's gonna get the Robotech as well, which is very annoying. That Colossus pretty much got 4-shot right there, and those DTs did quite a bit of damage to the remaining bit of my army. And there's a DT over here trying to kill this Nexus. I have some DTs, seeing if he has a third, and this Nexus is going to fall. This guy was unranked. Pretty much right now, there's not too much I can do against this. These DTs, I kind of have to play the defense game, and it's because I didn't have cannons for defense in my own base anyways. And it's just my own fault. I'm trying to get Nexuses back up. I'm trying to multitask, because his multitasking right there, he just got the Colossus, and he's going to have another couple in a minute. And he's actually ahead by, like, he's over twice my supply right now. He killed, I don't know how many probes. I'm down to 20 probes from 50, and I probably had more than that. Let's see what the worker supply is way ahead. His army supply is way ahead. He's killed 41 probes. That is an extensively large amount of probes. And then he had another DT kill off my stuff. And at this point, I'm pretty pissed off at DTs. I'm frustrated, I'm mad, I know I'm going to lose, and I know I should just leave. And I probably should have just GG'd about 14 minutes ago, but I'm stubborn, so it's how it goes. And these Colossus with these Blink Stalkers are just going to walk over everything. If I had, like, I don't know, 25 more Void Rays, I might be able to win here. But, I don't have 25 more Void Rays, and I don't have Force Fields to stop the Blink Stalkers, and if I did, there's still Colossus that can just step on him. And he's got Force Fields of his own, I can't do anything, and at this point, I was just like, man, what the frick? What am I doing wrong, and what league are you? That was purposeful, I promise. I definitely, that W, no league. This Uber nub, he's definitely not a nub, and he's a man of few words. And I was kind of disappointed after that game. I was really sad. I felt like I played a character, played a person that was just super skilled. After watching the replay, he wasn't a complete baller, but you know what? He won, and he was definitely like he put my skill to shame, and my skill isn't that much. Okay, I'm digging myself in a hole. He was really good, I was not. That's the gist of what happened. GG, very well played, Ubernub. On my part, was not so much. That was a learning kick in the nutsack that I definitely needed. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Yeah, hit me up with your replays. goatreplays@gmail.com. Alright, see y'all. This is for sure this time. See y'all later. But if you don't, if you don't want to watch, if you're still watching right now, that's cool. I'm pretty excited. The past 2 videos I've uploaded have got like 2 views. And that's kind of disappointing. So I'm just gonna talk. Wait a second. We're gonna take like, I don't know. This could take like 12 seconds. This could take 30 minutes. I want to do a real quick just talk. And it just lost me. I just lost. Okay, never mind. This is the most pointless waste of your life right now. And yeah. Alright, GG. Well played. Don't do drugs. And share this video with your friends for the sake of me talking to myself. You know what I want? I want 3 likes on this video. I don't even care if I don't even get 3 views on this video. I want 3 likes. Okay? 3 likes would be awesome. Alright, that would be like record breaking at this point. On my How to Burrito video, I don't even have, like, I think I have 1 like on that video, and I have like 80 some views. So just 3 likes, and I'll do some more adventures in the Southeast Asian thing, and probably play people that just own me. Alright, so GG, well played, don't hurt yourselves, and ta-da, don't do drugs.